Fancy Nancy and the Wedding of the Century by Jane O'Connor and Robin Preiss Glasser. Hi, I'm Werner. I've been reading hundreds of books for you. Please subscribe to get them all. Thank you. Weddings are always such glorious occasions. Occasion is a fancy word for special event. I have planned so many weddings, and now, finally, I'm going to a real one. My Uncle Cal called. He's getting married. Bree has been a flower girl twice. Right away, she asks lots of questions. Will the guests come in tuxedos and long gowns? Will it be at a fancy hotel? And most important, will you be the flower girl? I'm almost 100% sure of that, but Uncle Cal wants everything to be a surprise. All we know is the bride's name is Dawn. I tell Bree. Dawn is a fancy way of saying sunrise. With such a fancy name, the wedding is sure to be a fancy one. The wedding is 2 weeks away. I dream about it day and night. I'm packed long before we leave. At last the big day arrives. Off we go. I may shut my eyes for a moment or two to get a little beauty rest. Oh la la! We arrive at the hotel. And I cannot believe my eyes. It looks like a palace. A palace is even bigger than a castle. There's a pool as large as a lake, and the world's longest water slide. I spent the afternoon at the beauty salon. And wee, I'm the flower girl. Jojo gets to hold my train. At the reception, which is fancy for party, there is a band and a DJ. We all dance the night away. It is the wedding of the century. All of a sudden I hear my mom calling. Nancy, we are here, wake up. Say what? Was I dreaming the whole thing? When I get out of the car, I cannot believe my eyes. We're in the wilderness. Suddenly, I have a terrible feeling that the wedding will not be like the one in my dreams. I'm the flower girl, right? I asked my mum. No, it's just the bride and groom, she says. My mum explains that Uncle Cal and Dawn wants a wedding that is informal, non-traditional. I realize right away those are fancy-sounding words for plain. But I get to stay up until midnight at the reception, I ask my dad. Actually, the wedding is in the morning, with breakfast after. My dad rubs his hands together and smacks his lips. Pancakes. Breakfast? Breakfast is the least fancy meal of the day. I try very hard to conceal my disappointment. That means I won't let anyone see how unhappy I am. At least there is a water slide. Jojo and I meet Dawn. I like collecting unusual pebbles, Dawn tells us. Want to help me find some? Mais oui, of course we would, I say. Oh la la, here is a big one in the shape of a heart. It's translucent. That means you can see right through it, I explain to Dawn. I give Dawn the heart pebble because she and Uncle Cal are in love. I will keep this forever, Dawn says. Oh, the pebble can count as something new. Dawn explains that brides like to have something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue on their wedding day. It's a tradition. But our mom said the wedding is non-traditional, I say. You are not doing the usual things. Dawn smiles. That's true, but I like this tradition. And all I need is something borrowed. No problem, I say. I can let you borrow something. Dawn comes back with us to our cabin. I find something absolutely perfect for her. That night there is a party. I get to stay up past midnight. I never knew the wilderness was so noisy. An owl hoots, crickets chirp. At long last I fall asleep. It seems like only a minute later I have to get up and get dressed for the wedding. Of all the guests, I'm the fanciest by far. Here comes the bride. Dawn is beyond beautiful. She's exquisite, breathtaking, ravishing. Can you guess what she borrowed from me? During the ceremony, we all weep a little because that's what you do at weddings. It's a tradition. Uncle Cal and my new Aunt Dawn kiss just as the sun is coming up. I have changed my mind. There's nothing more glorious than a non-traditional wedding. Last one is a rotten egg. Did you like this story? Please subscribe if you haven't already, so you get all the other ones as well. Thank you. Enjoy my new series Oliver and Jumpy. 19 video books with about 500 pictures. There's text, but I also read it aloud for the younger children. I have written 65 stories and had them illustrated at great cost for your children's fun. Oliver is an elegant tomcat and Jumpy is his lady friend. Oliver loves to ride in Jumpy's pouch when they go for adventures together. Please find a link to the first book in the description of this video. Please always subscribe and like if you find my effort interesting. Thank you so much.